From the 1011 Now streaming studio, this is 1011's Morning Pulse.
Sponsored by Murray Roofing.
Good morning. This is Craig Allison with your Morning Pulse for Wednesday, October 30th. Our first story today, crews in Nebraska County are breathing a sigh of relief now that a grass fire is under control after churning up huge clouds of smoke yesterday. This is video from our partners at News Channel Nebraska. The fire sparking just east of Johnson near Highway 136 around 2 p.m. At one point, the village of Brock was under an evacuation notice. Thankfully, after 4 hours of work, a majority of the fire was contained, and crews will be keeping an eye out for hot spots, but hopefully today's rain will also help out. Your second story happening today. It's election season, and Lincoln Transportation Utilities is hosting a virtual meeting at 6 this evening, sharing their plans for the proposed stormwater improvements bond coming to Lincoln ballots. Members of the watershed management team will also be available to answer questions and give more information on the planned projects. A link to the meeting can be found on our website. Also election season, your third story, Supporting Our Schools Nebraska is asking voters to repeal ballot initiative 435. If it's repealed, it would do away with legislative bill 1402 or the Opportunity Scholarship Act, which the group says would take $100 million from public schools over the next decade. We reached out to a private school leader, and they say they're in support of the Opportunity Scholarship Act because students should have the choice of where they want to go for their education. Your fourth story, taking things out to western Nebraska, troopers with the Nebraska State Patrol have arrested 3 people after locating several pounds of suspected meth at a gas station near Hershey. A trooper became suspicious of a Jeep Grand Cherokee, and a search revealed 38 pounds of meth hidden inside a large speaker box. 3 adults were arrested for drug charges and intentional child abuse and are now lodged in the Lincoln County Jail, while 2 children in the car were placed in protective care. And rounding things out with your final story, last night, thousands of trick-or-treaters went to the Lincoln Police Union and LPD's 6th annual Trunk-or-Treat event. In partnership with Lincoln Fire and Rescue, LSO, NSP, and others, first responders worked to create a safe place for families to trick-or-treat while bringing fun and frights for the whole family with decorated cruises. That is your Morning Pulse, and we'll end things off with a look at your 7-day forecast. It's a wet one out there today.
You've been listening to 1011's Morning Pulse. Watch, listen, stream on the 1011 Now app, on YouTube, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Sponsored by Murray Roofing.